Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm just going to go over some of my first impressions of Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin and just let you know some information on the game if you guys want to play it or not. Because to be honest, I'm having a lot of fun playing this game and it's not as fun as maybe Elden Ring because Elden Ring slapped, but it's really fun. And to be honest, it just works too. It just works. So that's one of the pros of the game. Right off the bat, I got the 72 hours early edition. So I was able to play multiplayer right away before the game's actual release. Even Elden Ring multiplayer on console didn't work till like 2 days afterwards. So right out the gate, I had no performance issues. The game worked, which is rare. I mean, I'm glad to see, Elden Ring, Stranger of Paradise, and other games just coming out straight working. There's no microtransactions in the game. There might be DLC in the future. But as of right now, this game is just, you buy it and you got your game. That's it. So far, so good. And I'm loving it so far. Me and my buddy, we're almost done with the game. So a full review will be coming out in the future. But as of right now, the story is really good. There's not a hub world and the leveling system's a little different. The best game I could compare it to would probably be Outriders, if you guys ever played that game from Square Enix. You pick a job, you level it up to level 30, kind of just like Outriders. You pick a class, you level it up to level 30, and then all the levels after that is based on your gear. You get gear up to level, I think I'm at level 120 gear level right now. So you do get better gear as you progress through the game. And the play styles are up to you. Most of the jobs, the advanced jobs, and then the expert jobs, they can wield whatever weapons. So you start out maybe being a swordsman, and you have to do a thief to get to a void knight. And then once you get the void knight, you can wield great swords, dual daggers. It all depends on to you. But at those basic classes, they want you to wield one weapon, kind of just to get you to play it. And it has some good, some good story, but however, there's no NPCs to talk to, and the talking to the NPCs is a nightmare, and it's kind of ridiculous. I haven't even talked to them, and I did it I know, I did it a few times, and they're just useless dialogue, nothing to do with the story. But as you keep progressing through the game, the story is convoluted at first and doesn't make sense, doesn't really draw you in, but as you progress further on, you start to get an understanding of the game. You got to remember too, they had to remake this. This is a reinterpretation of one of the very first Final Fantasies ever made. So, the story wasn't as good as it was compared to some stories nowadays. But if you look past all that aside, the combat is excellent. It's rewarding. Your hits feel like they're powerful. They have good finishers. The combat is excellent. I love the combat in this game. You can switch between two classes at any given time you have with you. You can switch your classes throughout the missions at the checkpoints. And that's how the game pretty much is. You go to an overworld, you select a mission, you choose to do it single player, multiplayer, however you feel. You go do the mission, and that's it. You get a little bit of story during the mission and after the mission. So I gotta compare it to Outriders again. It's just like Outriders, as soon as you beat the game, the main story of Outriders, you go and select missions. That's just what this game is like. And if you're coming into it expecting a typical Final Fantasy experience, you're gonna hate this game. I came into it just wanting to play a game, and I wasn't disappointed in the fact that this game has been great. It's been fun. Some of the outfits in the game, because they changed the way your characters look in the cutscenes, they get a little wacky. And I mean, I'm talking real wacky, like real crazy. But most of the time, you just got to go with what gear you need to get. You can optimize your gear just to pick it, but most of the time you want to go for the extra job class infinity so you can get the extra boost. But other than that, so far, I've been having a blast. I'm almost done with the game. I'll have a full review out soon. The only negative is, there's no hub world really. There's no NPCs to talk to and, guide you. There is side quests, but they're just to unlock certain memories and certain stuff. You really want to do the side quests. They're kind of necessary if you want to get powerful. But the side quests, they have nothing to do with the story, obviously, at all. Except to unlock some memories, and most of the time it's just playing the level backwards. But I've been really hooked on it. I've been hooked on it. Been playing it nonstop. So far, it's been a great game. I'm actually going to think I'm going to be 100%ing this game when I do my review. I just want to complete every game before I do any review because that's just where I'm at in the world. So if you guys like this video, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button for more future video game content coming out. I appreciate all you guys, and you guys have an excellent day.